What's up, guys? It's Priets coming back to the brand new Binding of Isaac video. Today we are back with the Eden streak, going for win number 206 in a row. So without further ado, let's get right into the video, get some gaming going on, have a little bit of fun, and see where this run takes us as Eden on hard mode. And I think we got Eden's blessing last run from Genesis. We did. So we start off with Bird's Eye, Roid Rage, and Dual Razor. Dual Razor makes so anytime you have a on damage effect, you can do it without actually taking damage every 2 rooms. We start off with really good damage, really good tier rate, all around really good stats. Even our speed is good. So this is going to be quite the nice run. I hope you guys are all having a great day today. So yeah, you guys might be like, why did you not upload a video yesterday? Every once in a while, if you see me not uploading a video, nothing's wrong, most likely. Most likely what's happening is I'm just deciding not to record a video for a day just because I'm tired. That's usually what it comes down to. Recently I've just been like editing my dad's video, and so it was kind of like I just wanted to play games yesterday and like do stuff with my friends and then go to sleep at a decent time. So that's what I did. So yeah, I had a good day, and I hope you guys had a good day even without my video. If you guys were expecting it, I'm sorry about that. But after editing this video for my dad, I am kind of getting excited to edit one of my videos soon. By soon, I mean very soon. I still have the guess every item in 24 hours challenge that I did with Keelvin, with a custom-made website by the one and only Hane, that I will get to editing quite soon. I'm excited for that to get out. I need to make sure I actually have all the footage. I think I should have all the footage. Keelvin and I were talking about it, and it seems like some of the footage may be lost. If so, I'll try to make do. We'll just have to see how it, like, what happens, but yeah. Also, we did get a rainbow or Play-Doh cookie dough, whatever it's called. And it allows us to have a random tier effect every time we shoot. Depending on the color, it dictates what effect is going to happen. So light blue is ice. I think red is like fire. Purple is homing. So on, so forth. And that's a lot of money we can get right there. I'm just going to bomb you. Get all that money. Bomb you. Get that. And we are doing quite fantastic. We look like a mess. It looks pretty horrific, but it's fine. And there wasn't anything good in the shop. It was just Notch's pickaxe, which I don't really want if I'm being honest. So we're just gonna run it. And yeah, as you see, Dual Razor Blade does not actually make us take damage. It's actually a pretty good item, especially whenever you're playing somebody like Tainted Lost. It makes so stuff like Bloody Gust, Bloody Lust, It Hurts, all of those items actually kind of useful. Or anything that just is on damage. Also, I did not realize that any of my tiers would be explosive. How did I not realize that? And look at that. We do get some more damage, and we're one closer to spun. So one more syringe, and we get spun. So I'm excited for that. And I think today I'm going to go for angel deals. I haven't actually like stuck to going angel deals recently. And we've gotten like really good devil deals. We've gotten Brimstone. We've gotten Eye of the Occult. We've gotten all the fun devil items recently. But you know what we haven't gotten? We haven't gotten any really fun angel items in a second. We got not Dead God. We got Godhead. I don't know. I got so confused. We got Godhead kind of recently, so it's not like we haven't gotten anything, but it's still been a second for some of the more fun items. Like Sacred Heart, it's been way too long. We got it a bunch of times in a row, but then it kind of just fell off. And SMB Superfan, super good. Makes it so we have better stats all around, so better tier rate, better damage, better health, better speed, and better range. It does not affect our shot speed, does not affect our luck. The only all stats up in the game, true all stats up, is Sausage. It actually gives you everything up, which is super cool. Ooh. I thought I was gonna hit. Wait, my aim's off today. There we go. This is a relatively short floor. I like this. And we don't need any of this. I am just going to start donating money because I really need to. Hopefully it's going to allow me to donate all 35 cents. Please? Nope. That's fine. And because of that, I'll take a pill. That's fine. I'll take one of you. And we'll keep moving on. We'll go to the next floor very quick. Because right now, this setup is pretty insane. I mean, Bird's Eye and Ghost Pepper are two of the most insane items in the game. If you can get your luck stat up enough, I mean, they will literally just kill all enemies extremely fast because they do such insane tick damage. So they're some of the best like solo items. And yeah, angel deals only today. as much as I can. Angel deal only for the first deal, at least. If I do get a devil deal later, I will go inside. If it's a good item, I will take it. If it's something exciting. If it's something not exciting, then there's a higher chance I will just skip out on it. But I have a... Can I go into the curse room for free if I use Dual Razor Blade? I think it gives me iframe still. Nice. Let's go try that out. I think it still gives me iframe, so if I do this... Oh, yeah, it does give me iframes. So I can go in here for slightly free. Not completely free. That's pretty cool. Ooh, I cannot even see the spider there. And I guess I'll take this. Panic Button's not actually good for me, but it's a trinket. And any trinket is fine. Yeah, that's actually super cool that you can actually use the iframes correctly. So we can use that to actually get over spikes if we need to in like an item room. If there's like spikes separating us from the item. We can use it to try to not take damage, which I'm doing pretty poorly right now. Oh my gosh, this guy is just crazy. The hardest part about enemies that shoot in random directions is, as a skilled player, even you don't know what to expect. And so, like, I'd rather have enemies that shoot in a direction I know, because I know exactly how to dodge them. As soon as there's any randomness, that's when it gets hard. That's why whenever you watch, like, really high skilled players in any game play against people who are, like, worse at the game, the worst players can sometimes get like the advantage because they play so unusually that actually gives them an advantage because they don't play the norm. In like Pro League, if any game, they all like anybody who's playing always like kind of plays the same way. So that's why they're able to like guess what's going to happen so much. They're playing like the optimal way, but when anybody doesn't play the optimal way, it makes it easier for the people who aren't playing optimal because, yeah, that's how it goes. The good players can't predict. Still saying I'm just bad. I'm not like super good. I'm not saying I'm a pro player. If there was anything close to a pro Binding of Isaac player, I would say that I'm close. You know, I'm close. I'm getting there. I know a lot. I know a couple things. I'm getting to, I think I'm about to hit 1,600 hours in this game, which is quite ridiculous. I've never had that many hours in any game. Binding of Isaac is my most played game by like double. I think CSGO is my second most played game, and I only have like 800 hours in that game. I used to play that like every day my freshman year of high school. But then with this game, I played it like every day. I mean, I pretty much play this every day. Now, at this point, it's only like an hour a day. But that's still a lot of time. That's actually a ridiculous amount of time to play a game that much. I mean, sometimes the runs are longer. Whenever I am streaming, I play this game for like anywhere between 4 to 6 hours a day. So it gets a little intense. It gets a little crazy. And you know what? I have so much faith in myself that I'm doing this. Mainly because I want money. Can we get a good shot, please, maybe? That'd be sick. Now, what's a good mushroom I want to go blow up at some point? Will I ever do it? Who knows? But yeah, I am trying to stay on a half-heart interval. As long as we have a half-heart, we can't die to any champion. We can't die to any single enemy or any single hit. So, it's always smart to at least have a heart and a half of health. That's fine. And Lusty Blood is actually... I was about to say that's huge for us. It's actually not the best thing we could have gotten. If we got Bloody Gust, or Bloody Lust, that would have been much better, actually. But... Bloody Lust is still really, really good. Or Lusty Blood is still really, really fantastic. One of the better items in this game. It's actually so incredibly strong for clearing rooms. Not for clearing bosses as much, because unless the boss spawns enemies, which most bosses do, it's not the best. It's not the most fantastic thing out there. So, yeah, my game's actually being extremely laggy right now. I don't know if it's, like, going over to the screen. I don't know why, but my computer has just, like, not been happy recently. It's been very, very jittery. Games have been crashing a little bit. It's just been kind of funky, and I don't know exactly why. Like, it just lagged right there for a second. And I'm not blaming anything. I'm playing fine still. And I will do this, because this could get me a syringe. Or get me a tear rate up, which is just as good. Take you back. And I'm not going to blow up the donation machine today. There's no reason for me to do that. We are A-okay. We have enough money. I would like to get that soul heart, but not getting that soul heart is not the end of the world. And dang, well, we already opened up all the rooms most likely that require a key, so that's actually kind of not fun. And let me do this real quick. Nice. And key bum. I'm not even taking that. I'm gonna be honest. I don't even. I guess I'll take it. I can't be a meanie. Also, I now realize I probably should have used my 2 of diamonds. It's fine though. I didn't need to or anything. It would have been kind of smart. Not gonna lie. And where is the mushroom squad that I saw that I wanted to blow up? Is it over here? Am I just hallucinating at this point? Maybe it was I think it might have just been this. Well, I'll blow this up. Nice. This is what's nice. We can do this so easily because of the items that we have. Nice. I did not expect that tier to actually blow up, and that's the only reason why the host died right there. But I kind of time stopping my shots perfectly. It was not on purpose. I want you guys to know. I was just going to stop shooting and just like preemptively move so I wouldn't get hit. But listen, sometimes things just work out well for all the wrong reasons. Let's see. Get out of my way. I like how hard we shoved that worm. That was actually insane. Okay, go. And Gertie is actually... Is this Mama Gertie? I think this is Mama Gertie. Mama Gertie's actually... No, this is not Mama Gertie. This is just Gertie. Gertie's pretty nice because Gertie summons flies. More flies equals more damage. More damage equals easier fight. Easier fight equals easier life. So on and so forth. And I'm just going to... I'm going to go back to the blood donation machine. The question is, do I want to do that? Well, actually, I'm very happy you gave me that because I have a gold key, so it made me, like, kind of happy. Let me do this. I was thinking about taking those, so I'm like, you know, I'll give the little guy it. And I realized maybe that wasn't a smart idea. Okay, and I really don't need Dual Razor, but the idea of Dual Razor actually functioning in a useful way is way too exciting for me not to do this. And always shoot your fires. It's something that I like sometimes just neglect doing. Like, it's very useful. Fires can give you so much money. They can give you health. They can give you a lot of useful stuff. And so I only really shoot them when I feel like I really need to, which is a bad habit to get into. You like just always shoot them. Make sure that you're always have as much health as you possibly can. Make sure you're always doing the best you can, and you'll be A-OK. Batwing, I might as well take Batwing. It has a 5% chance to give us flight after killing an enemy. Persists for the current room, which could have helped us the other day. Whenever we saw Magic Mush the other day, somebody was says that Lord of the Pit is a bad item, and then later on doesn't have flight, so it can't get Magic Mush. The thing was, that never happened. The only time I said there was a bad item was like, I said that Mob the Void was not good enough to take, and I think I might have also said Lord of the Pit was not good enough to take. I also had no health to actually like give away. Could I have done it? Yes. Would I have been super, super low on health? Yes. Was there any need for me to have flight for for any of that run? Really, no. Even for Magic Mush, like that's like a opportunistic kind of moment. But I don't regret in any way not taking Lord of the Pit. I played it as safe as I could while also like taking risks. That's just how you have to play sometimes, and sometimes it just doesn't work out super well. I did my best. And look how well this is working. Might as well do this. We are on Acropolis 1. I could go to Boss Rush. Actually, I still could go to Boss Rush. But I might as well do this. Pick up you. Come in here. That's a lot of money. I keep on forgetting to like actually use my 2 of diamonds. Are you a sticky nickel? What's happening right here? I really don't know what's happening. Might as well do this just because I can. I have a lot of damage. I lost my Bone Heart, which is kind of sad. That kind of just happened out of the blue. Wasn't really paying attention completely. We'll be fine without it. Bone Hearts are one of those things that, like, I don't know. They make me a little sad. I don't love them, if I'm being honest. But they are sometimes very useful. Okay, I can... That was just bugged out, I guess. Ooh. Dead Tooth, not my least favorite thing ever. Definitely not my favorite item. In no world would it ever be my favorite item. But it's good enough. Ooh, thanks for the soul heart. I'm actually scared of this room. Pro plays right there. I didn't know I had flight right there. I'm gonna be honest. There's no reason I should have ran straight forwards, but I had flight, so it was all fine. Don't need you, Empress. Don't need any of you. Actually, really like broken padlock. Every time I don't have it, or whenever I don't have it, I only have bombs and no keys. I get sad. I'm always like, I wish I had it, so I might as well take it. So this guy's a little hard whenever you have low speed. Now I don't really have low speed, but it's still hard. Also, my mustache is still itchy. And things are going crazy. Oh, you actually give us a wisp that I just instantly got destroyed. Nice. Was there an active item on this floor? Not like it matters, but was there? I don't remember. And this is just a very solid run. There's not much else that I can, like, really do to make it much better. I mean, other than just getting good items. So I'm excited just to get through this. We're just going fast. Fast and loud. Okay, we can use this to get out. Nice. Oh my gosh. Wait. How did I not take damage right there? I'm actually so confused. I mean, I did that so poorly, but it worked out in the end. How did I not take damage for the longest time? Nice. I'm just popping this whenever I can because it gives me a wisp. Wisps are cool. It's a nice cheap wisp. I'm okay with that. Come here first. Don't want betrayal. It hurts is actually pretty solid. Every time we enter a room and use it, it does let us shoot tears out and get a higher tier rate. So I like that. But it's only a higher tier rate for the room. It's not the same as Bloody Gust. They give it to you for the rest of the floor. And I don't care about you. I mean, having mapping is nice, but who really needs mapping? Yeah, look at that. We got a plus 1.2 tier rate. I think it's a higher tier rate up. It's also a fire rate up, but I think it's a higher fire rate up than Bloody Gust, but it only lasts one floor. Do I want to do this? Probably not, right? Probably I do. Ooh. That was a little rough on my part, but like, look at that tier rate. It actually does give you so much tier rate, and it stacks like crazy. I thought they shot in a cross pattern for some reason. And this right here is why I just decided to take Dual Razor, because I was hoping. I mean, was there any logic, like actual reason behind me taking Dual Razor? Not really. It was just out of like blind hope that I would get something good. Also, I didn't give you guys the seed yet. The seed is ZCDD1SP4. Sorry I didn't give that to you guys yet, but now you guys have it. Can't say I never gave anything to you. Okay. Could sacrifice if I really felt like it. Spoiler alert, I do not. Ooh. Ooh. Also, why are my iframes so long? Oh, that movement? This is like some Apex style movement. Just kidding. This is not Apex style movement. I don't know what this is. This is me just running for my life. Are Wisp blocking the shots for me, or what's happening? Because I swear that like just randomly I'm not taking damage. I feel like I'm not doing anything special. But who knows? Might as well do this. Because we could get a blood or a health upgrade right here, which would be nice. No health upgrade. Let's just keep going. Could probably get that health. Doesn't matter. And I feel like this is actually going to hold the secret room. Halostasis or Dead Tooth is so good. Okay, did not have the secret room. AK was a waste. Also, you should always come in here because there could be like a soul heart, and skulls are good to blow up. So, I do already have Ghost Baby, which Ghost Baby is like one of the best things you can get out of blowing up a skull. You can also get Dry Baby, so I'm still trying for that. But I don't know if it actually like lowers our chance. I swear, like, what's causing like tears to randomly like not hit me? I feel like it's not wisps. Wisps. Oh, this is actually the best way to do this. Oh, well, not the best way to do it, apparently. Oh, this is only Mausoleum 1? What am I doing? Did I already find the item room? I did. I did get It Hurts on this floor, didn't I? I always forget what I found on what floor. Look at that. That's Spun, which gives us a huge damage up because Spun gives you damage up. Plus, Synthroid, Synthoil, whatever it's called, gives you a damage up. It's all good. It's all great stuff. And I probably could have found the secret room on that floor, but we're just cruising right now. I kind of do have a little bit of a want to go and try to get the boss rush done on this run. It sounds like a fun time. This is I feel like a pretty good run to do boss rush on. Key Bum, I still don't like you. It's just any bum that takes your resources can be rough. I don't think anybody can argue that. That was not the time to use Dual Razor. I know that. So I'm just going to do this because Soul of Jacob and Esau is one of the best things ever. And I know it's not Jacob and Esau. I know it. People told me it was pronounced like that at one point, and so now I just always pronounce it like that, and it's just like ingrained in my head. I know it's Esau or Esau. It's one of those two, and nobody... I saw a post on Reddit today, and everybody's like, I don't know. It's one of the two. And everybody has a different opinion on how to pronounce it. Listen, I am not perfect. I know it. I'm trying my best. Okay. Going as fast as I can right now. And we do have until 25 minutes to... death button. We have until 25 minutes to get to boss rush, so we're fine. You have more time if you come this direction. I forgot we have the bomb item that lets us unlock stuff with bombs. That's actually so cool. Such a nice item to have. Look at this. Kill with poison. Nice. Pretty big strats, I know. Also, this is what you do here. You drop a bomb, it blows it up, it drops this walkway, and you just go through it. It's crazy. I didn't know that for the longest time because I'm just like, I'm not going to bomb there because I couldn't get my prizes from it. But no, it lets you get your prizes. It's so cool. Such a cool little thing. And I can't leave that room once I go into it, so I do need to go find the item room first. Nice. Key, thank you. And there we go. And we can also use bombs to get into the item room and the shop, so it's pretty cool. It's actually a really nice trinket to have. And right here, I do have a lot of money. I have a lot of money. So first I'm going to come in here, see what we can get. I wish I could do this easier. I wish I could, like, break that rock. Pyromaniac's really cool, but I don't want it. I'm just going to take Spoonbender. If I'm being honest, homing is more than okay with me. I think homing is not the best tier effect whatsoever, but it's good enough. I think that's important to see. We don't need perfect. We need good enough. Three stomps. Third one always has the plus attack. Can we please have an eye, please? Thank you. 1, 2, 3. Please, eyeball, come out. Also, we should get an Angel D here, I feel like. Or a Devil Deal, that's cool too. I'll take you, take you, take you. Come here. Guppy's Hairball is not good enough. I know it could get me Guppy, but as a Guppy item, it's not my favorite, so I'm not going to take it. And right here, I think we just take money equals power. I know Backstabber's good, but we have like max money. We're going to just do this. But yeah, the reason why this is such a good time for me to do boss rush is because I have the ability to damage myself a lot of times, get crazy tier rate. Like, look at this. Our tier rate's only going to go up by like crazy numbers every time we use it. And we can use it at the end of every wave. I can also do this if I really want to. Oh, we have a little ASOT with us. Here, let's get some health for you. I'm taking so much damage. It's actually crazy. Oh my gosh. I don't need spiders in my life. Haunt. I don't know what's blowing me up. Oh, you have Ipecac. Okay, I see what's happening. You know what? Thank you for dying. That actually really messed me up. I was wondering why I was taking so much damage. And it's just because I had the world's worst Jacob. You know what? Sometimes Jacob's not good. And part of me feels like I want to take Nose Goblin. Nose Goblin's actually sick. And like, look at this. Our tier rate's still going up. You can get such crazy tier rate with this. We keep getting really good stuff. Homing is actually so nice. Our tier rate's still going up. Most insane tier rate in the world. I hate when there's so much blood on the ground. Like, I think it like almost infinitely stacks. I don't know for sure, but I've always said that I think it stacks really, really high. It stacks more than Bloody Gust does. I'm almost positive. Just because it's a much more... It only stacks for a single room, so it makes sense why it would be like much stronger for a single room. If Bloody Gust stacked like this, it'd be crazy. I didn't take damage right there, which I'm confused about. Like, look at this. $12 tier is pretty insane. Now, this would be a really good setup with Rock Bottom. Look, it's still stacking. I do think it doesn't stop stacking. Well, we got Sissy out of that, and I feel like Nose Goblin is really good, but I gotta stick with my guns. You know what? Nah, Nose Goblin's just better. I also have 2 keys, which is more than my 1 bomb, so I think this is a good idea. I think it's actually the best idea. We do have really good stats. Everything's good. Our damage is really high. My motivation to win this run is also at an all-time high. Okay, give this back. Thank you. Oh, I still had iframes. That was sick. Oh, and I get iframes to leave this room as well. That's so cool. I just really like that. It's such like a kind of a unique little thing. Also, this room, as soon as you see it, you just gotta bolt through it. If you just bolt through it, you are literally so fine. You're poisoned. I love that. I don't know why I popped that. I keep on thinking that I do have Bloody Gust, not it hurts. So that's why I'm just like, I pop it all willy-nilly because I'm like, gives me free stats. Not exactly. Not exactly how it works. Okay, well, that's not a secret room. I don't know why I'm blowing things up like I am, but hey, it's not working, but it almost is. We have so much health. I wish I had a Dark Bomb right now. I love Dark Bomb. Also, Spectral Baby, this is you. This is all you. You gotta blow this up for me. Thank you for your service. Something else. I don't know what else to say. Also, this is the secret room. 100%. It can't not be. Okay. Apparently, it can not be. Which is kind of crazy. So this room's so easy. Because we can just get damage every time we kill an enemy. Which is like every 3 seconds because there's soy milk spiders. I think they're called swarm spiders, if I'm remembering correctly. Not soy milk spiders. But soy milk spider is such a better name. If anybody disagrees with that, you're just kind of wrong. In all regards. Look, I actually used that in a good way. Crazy. Empress, we don't need you. This is going to pay out us, or pay us one more time. Ooh. Temperance, I pop that, drop bomb. Hope for health. It gives us health. Huge. Okay, bad stuff. And I could get more health if I really wanted to by paying out the beggar, but I don't want to do that. I don't think it's a smart idea. So I'll take this. This is quite interesting. I like these wisps a lot. I don't think they actually shoot, but it's like very good for defense. Defense. Man, for the video I'm editing for my dad. He says the word details sometimes. He says details, but sometimes he says details. I don't know if it was on purpose or not, but Details? It's an interesting way to pronounce details. And I've heard it before. It's not like an uncommon thing. But in my brain, it kind of is. Do I want to do that? No.
Tears.
Thought that was going to be something else. Not going to lie. Not going to front. I think we should be fine. Ooh, a full health that I can go donate, which should be enough to get another payout from the Devil Beggar. If the Devil Beggar doesn't pay out, I'm actually going to be so sad. No way. Please. Stars card? I don't want you. Also, I'm just going to blow these guys up right here. Oh, can't. Have no way to blow stuff up. Beggars. Beggars make me sad sometimes. Like, sometimes they just pay out in 6, which is like, let's go. Sometimes they pay out in 9, which is awesome. When they pay out in 12, I'm like, you know what, that makes sense. That's a good amount to pay out in. Whenever they don't pay out, it just actually, like, rustles my jimmies. They're like, come on. I know you can do better than that. You don't gotta be crazy like that. That's just a little rude. But here we go. I could even do Hush. What the heck? I think I might want to do Hush. Like, this is not a bad run for Hush. It's not a crazy good one either. I guess I do have a... I don't really have that many keys. It's my biggest concern. The only reason I'm not using my Dual Razor right now is because if I do go to Hush, I want to have Dual Razor for Hush. That extra tier rate is pretty nice. And that is Hush. We have 1 minute to decide. Okay. I want to go see if I can get one more key. Because if one more key is the perfect amount of keys for me to have to do this. So is there a Tinted Rock in here? It doesn't see... don't see Tinted Rock? Okay. Okay, nothing. And you know what? I'm still going to go to Hush. I have enough. I have enough keys to do Hush. Also, let me grab you real quick. I know that was a little risky, you know. I almost didn't have enough time. But I have enough health. I have more than enough health for Hush. I'm not too concerned. I think we have a really good setup. So we come here first. Get, like, all of our health back. By all of our health back, I mean not all of our health back. We get crazy damage, which is really good. We come in here, hoping for maybe a key. No key. That's sick. No, it's fine. Take you. Might as well take this. Sun card's actually quite good. Sun card's actually insane. Sun card might actually have been the best thing I just got right there. This makes it so it's not impossible, but it's a lot harder for us to die at this point in this run. And I'm actually really happy I took Nose Goblin. For a second, I was like, dang, I really wish I would have taken bombs. Bombs can open chests, but right here, Nose Goblin's just going to do so much, have so much more value than whatever those 2 chests would have given me. Like, even if I don't need tier 8 ups, I don't need anything that the chest would have given me. Maybe a luck up would have been nice, but even then, luck up wouldn't have done much for me. But now, if I take any damage, the chance of me dying is just very low. I have so much Red Heart health that as soon as I use the Sun card, I get it all back. And I'm pretty good at not taking damage in the Hush fight anymore. Like, I will take some damage. I'm not saying like I'm invincible. I'm not saying I'm like the best in the world. But I've gotten good at not taking damage during this fight. It's a lot easier than you would think. Once you realize where you can stand that's safe and like where you can't stand, it gets a lot easier. Now, it's still like, I still think that Hush is one of the most random fights, especially during these tiers right here. This is like, it does come down a lot to luck if you do get hit or not. Like, depending on where the spread is and where the tiers are like flowing, you kind of just gotta get really close and do your best to just be in the correct spot, which there really aren't too many correct spots you can be in. Pretty good. We have so much damage. Eve's Mascara was actually huge right there. And the people say that the best place to stand during this is directly behind Hush. Like, that way, like, you're right at the start of the tiers. Because if you don't get hit by the tier, like, where you're standing, you'll never get hit by that line of tiers. Like, a tier will... I don't think a tier can ever wrap back and hit you. Because they always follow the same curvy pattern. Okay. Now, if you want to ever try doing this manual style, which I call manual, just actually dodging it legit, like, straight up, you kind of just got to, like, stand kind of far away and just move slightly up and down. It's all, like, tiny adjustments and you're fine. But there we go. I took, what, 1 hit of damage? That's kind of just how it goes. And we will go up to Cathedral because that's what I'm feeling. And I'm probably just going to enter this room and use a sun card. Because I want to know where the secret room is. I just want to know what the layout of this floor is so I can get the most value out of this floor by doing the least. Now, I do need keys really badly. And that's one bad thing about going to Hush whenever you don't have a lot of keys is that if you don't have a lot of keys going into Hush, you'll not have a lot of keys coming out of Hush. Because you normally don't get more keys. So it's a little rough, not going to lie. I could roll that, roll the arcade machine to see if I could get some more keys, but that would drop my damage significantly, depending on how many times I roll. But we got 1 key, so that's pretty good. That's a good start. Okay, that was really bad damage, but it's fine. I think Nose Goblin was just the best way here. And I'm pretty sad about our angel deals. I only got 1 angel deal, which is pretty lackluster. I do need to pay attention to my money a little bit better because there's a pretty good chance that I can at least use the lottery machine or the jackpot machine or the slot machine a couple times. Do I want to do this? I'm just going to fight this all the way through because no matter what, it gives me a drop at the end. You know what? It was worthwhile. Not really, but kind of. Give me a key and I'll be happy. It's a bomb. I'm still happy. I'm just going to go fight up here. I don't really care too much about the last chest on this final floor. It will be nice, but it's nothing necessary. There we go. Another key. Okay. This game's actually giving me a lot of keys right now. I'm actually very happy. Let's get you out of here. Good. 40-hour energy is actually pretty huge. It would have been really nice for Hush just to get like my tier rate up to a solid like 6 or something with Eve's Mascara. But we're all good. Nothing necessary. Don't know why you actually canceled your attack. But that's sick. It's weird. The attack can get canceled sometimes. The Beam of Light's attack. But I don't know what the cause is. It's very weird. Okay, sweet. Curse of the Maze is fine with me. A damage up is nice. You know what? Lost Soul. It's better to not take Lost Soul this early, but I believe in my... It's fine. I was about to say I believe in my abilities to not let Lost Soul die. Then what happened was Lost Soul did immediately die. And this is just what I'm talking about. Like, somebody was pointing out that like one of the bonies that shot Lost Soul in the other day's run, like shot at Lost Soul and not at me. Which I'm like, I don't know if that's something that always happens. That's kind of whack. But if you dodge a tier, Lost Soul is the perfect distance away from you that Lost Soul will get hit by the tier. Like almost all the time, every time. Don't ask me why, but that's just how it goes. So look at us go. Ooh, wait, Smartfly is actually so good right now because every time we use Dual Razor, Smartfly goes out, and Smartfly actually does a decent amount of contact damage. I would never say that Smartfly is a good item, but right now, Smartfly is a solid, like, I want to say B tier. Just since we have Dual Razor. If we didn't have Dual Razor, then it'd be really, really bad. But I'm giving it the one-time thumbs up just because I kind of like how it's working out right now. So I don't like how the key bump is not held down by King Baby. That would be really nice. Just to like not have a beggar like run around whenever you're holding down. That way you just are guaranteed to be able to grab your own stuff. Wouldn't that be kind of nice? Kind of sick nasty? I, myself, think it would. Okay, so we're just going to bomb right here. Defend my bomb. How many chests? Can I get like 5 chests in here? 17 chests in here? Something crazy? No chests? You know what? Kind of whack. Not going to lie. Was expecting a little something. You know, just a little smidge. Can I just get back to the initial room? Please. All I want is to open up this chest. I regret ever wanting to open that chest up. I'm not going to lie. Not the best chest. Isaac's Tears. One of the not so good items in this game. Ooh, a syringe. Also, I'm just letting him pick up keys now because he can give me chests. Any chest he can give me is kind of huge. That's an item. A perspective item. So I don't know what's blowing up. Okay, I should have given you the key. I realized that. My bad. We can't do Mega Satan. I was trying to go for Mega Satan this run. That's another reason I was going for Angel Deals. It's because Mega Satan is just the better boss to go to. And the game just doesn't want me to do it. I see now. This game hates me a little bit. Or hates Mega Satan at least. Draw me a good pill. Nice. Okay, Daddy Long Legs. Daddy Long Legs is one of the more cringe enemies on these floors. Once you kill Daddy Long Legs can still attack. If Daddy Long Legs initiated the Stompy Down Foot attack right as you killed Daddy Long Legs, the Stompy Down Foot attack will still happen, and it's how many people lose their lives as Tainted Lost. It happens. You'd be surprised with how often it happens. More than you think. Did it ever happen to me? Yes. My Holy Mantle lost its life because of that. Also, the reason I used my active item right there is because I do have 48 hour 48 hour energy that I can use in here. Okay, and look at that. Our tier rate is kind of okay. Let's go. And there we go. That right there is gonna be the run for today. No Delirium Portal, no nothing. No matter what, this is not like the craziest run ever. It was still a good run. I mean, Eve's Mascara is always fun to get. Play-Doh Cookie is always fun to get. Our little combo with Dull Razor and It Hurts was actually pretty awesome. So I liked it. All in all, it was a very fun run. Having the Blessing in the beginning is always fun. But that is going to be win number 205 in a row. So if you guys did enjoy that video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. It really helps my channel, helps me grow. Thank you guys for watching. And as always, it's been Priets. Peace out. Bye.